Hi, guys. We're back. It's been a minute. Let's do a little bit of work in the Butterflies and Lace journal. Fill in the pockets and the belly bands and the whatnots. So, if you watched my video of the 100-day project finale of what I actually got finished, you'll remember that I set some tags aside that I thought would be potentially a good fit for this journal. So I have since gone through and put tags, you know, in various pockets along the way. I also already have some manila cardstock already cut out, ready for me to decorate throughout. But I'm going to pause on that and go through this stack. I have this big stack of journaling cards that I made, I don't even know when. It is basically scrapbook paper glued onto cardstock. The corners are rounded, and then on the back, and then on this, you can see the corners are cut out. So I'm just going to kind of go through these and pick out ones that I think would go well in this journal first. So things that have butterflies, things that are in the right color spectrum. Which, to be honest, a lot of these probably will. I'm going to set this one aside. I'm going to keep that one in the pile because it's got a coffee cup on it. Doesn't really fit. Like that one. Little birdies. So let's see. See, and this is a scrapbook paper, and I think it was cut in half and then in thirds. So you get 6 out of a 12 by 12. Obviously, I don't need to keep all 4 of each individual one because so I like that one better. Because these can't all fit. That one. Okay. I like that one. Pretty little butterflies. And even as I'm putting stuff over here in this pile, it doesn't mean that I'm going to use all of them either. I really like that one. I like that one. So I've cleaned my desk off. You can see I found my little ring again. I don't like that with that one. And actually have some space on my craft room. It's a miracle. And obviously, if things, see, you know, they've got butterflies on them. I'm going to set them aside. It's almost like I like butterflies or something. Although I will say, I had commented the other day that because I've been doing this journal, I'm really kind of getting burned out on butterflies. I'll put some plain ones in over there. And again, just because I'm putting them in this pile doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to use them. Leave that one out. I don't want one with the birds. Butterflies, butterflies. Oh, the sparkly. This was travel scrapbook paper. Like, just had a panic moment. I'm like, oh, did I hook my microphone back up? Did I turn it back on? So my stuff has been unplugged for a while because I did another complete reset, factory reset of my computer. We're going to see if that helps. So I've talked about it on, previous videos on live streams when I'm doing the live streams with my daughter, is it goes robotic for me, but the people listening can hear it fine. I can hear it fine on my phone, but and on the replay it's fine, but while live I can't ever hear what she's saying because it's a complete robotic. So mid reboot, we're gonna see. This was Bird's Nest, I think. Anyway, I did a complete reboot. Took like 3 days to completely wipe my laptop and get things reinstalled. So we're gonna see how it goes. I do have my Surface Pro already charged up and ready to go as a backup, just in case. I have an idea for that, maybe. Travel ones. Birdies. These are glittery and shiny. I don't know. You can kind of see the glitter. Just the eggs. So this is heat embossed. Take one more of those. see if any of these I like in here. Very chunky. As you can tell, it's struggling to I had initially planned to do a hitch post that I saw on Galagustinelli's channel, but because this is so gator mouthed, I think that would cause too much stress on it. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna have to do some sort of a, like maybe just do a tie around it. And I also have these that I have to decide if I want to leave these empty for the purchaser to like put their stuff in there, or if I want to fill them with something. Also, I have a new ring light. So my light is right here versus way up above. So hopefully the lighting is better. This is a Medieval Mirage. It's from one of the kits that I purchased. I just need to back it. Now that I've pulled it out, see, it's just a piece of paper right now. So I need to back that so that it slides in and out, and also, you know, gives some writing surface. A pocket there. I was thinking these, but got the card here that I got to decorate still. Pocket to fill. Now, I put this in there, but I'm thinking if one of these fits, which they do. Ta-da. Again, copy paper. Just need to cover it, back it. Why am I not finding? Like, why can I not find where it goes? Okay. Is that one? Yeah, this is a. So you can either glue this and do it just as a, you know, or cover this in a writing surface, which is what I plan to do. And then it's just a little insert that goes in there. Those are going to be thin enough for that. What either of these fit in here? They will. Let's see. I also have this. Pocket. have any of those skinny ones that I took out? There was a couple that were skinnier than the rest, only because I cut incorrectly, or so I either cut them incorrectly, or I cut them intentionally smaller because I was trying to eliminate maybe a certain part of the paper that I didn't like or had been damaged. But yeah, these are too wide to go in there. So I did have some that were more narrow. It's definitely too narrow to fit in there. I just want something with a little more color there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Whoop. Sorry, I bumped the microphone. Remember, this is a belly band. These are too small to go behind there. You would lose it behind it, so I'm not going to put one there. Signature 2. Pocket is too small. I don't like that. Oh, I do have these also. I forgot this is a pocket. So this one is also a pocket. Just some decoration there. Gonna fill that pocket. These are too short. Yep. Again, got something little in there, but it's find something fun to put in there. I'll still need to decorate this, obviously. Well, what's the other half of that? Oh, I haven't gotten to the other half of it yet. Okay. This is a belly band, and this is also from Medieval Mirage. I wasn't too sure what to do about the, what the border was all about. Then I watched Rachel do it. I was like, oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. And so what she did was she after she backed it, she clipped the corner, notched it here, clipped the corner here, cut this out, put an image in there, and then she put vellum, and then she used it as pockets. So this would fold under, and become a pocket, which I thought was a cool idea. I, on the other hand, am going to, I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to put an image in there, and then I'm going to back the whole thing, and this will be a writing surface and a belly band. So that's what I'm doing with it. So here's this one. What did I put on the other one? Let's see. Say I like those, but I think they're a little too cartoony. Now that they're out and I'm looking at them. And I will probably decorate these up a little bit more, put some, die cuts on them, or, something of that nature. Again, I think these are going to be not bad, I guess. I mean, you can pull it from that corner. You can tell that there's something in there. Whereas on the other side of the pocket, you would never know. It would slip completely in there. And then leave that in there. Okay. Another tag. I'm actually going to use this to decorate this tag that's going to go up inside there. I have to trim it down widthwise in order to make it fit. You can see how wide this is versus that. I just got to trim it down a little bit, but I'm going to make it work. And again, this is a belly band. This side is also a belly band. Let's see. Another belly band. This one is a little more narrow. I can't do this one-handed. Very, very tight squeeze in there. It's more narrow just because this was shorter. So it's not glued all the way out here like the other one is. It's actually glued right here. So I put this down the edge to hide the fact that, So yeah, the belly band is from here to here. Something a little skinnier to go in there. I think these are going to be too wide for there. Too wide for here. Oh, I gotta deal with that flap. I didn't realize. may have to get a little bit more glue up under there. We'll see. Our glue up underneath that acetate butterfly. And again, this is a pocket. And then I got this side pocket and this pocket here. So let's find something that will work here. Butterfly. I don't think I want to go butterfly on the card as well. Let's pull out. I almost feel like I want to do something with this one. No. Okay. Now we can put these back into this massive pile. Ouch! That hurt. I snapped myself at the river there. Look chunky monkey. Somehow or another, I managed to get my. I guess that was probably when I bumped you. But yeah, see how thick? And obviously, you don't want to like, because you don't want to, don't want to really stress out your spine too terribly much. I mean, it's fabric, so it's not like the spine is going to break. So I don't know. I'm still contemplating the closure. I don't have the pin hitches yet. In fact, I think that's one of my delivery for today. But we'll see. Let's get down into my project box down there. Let's just work on just a sec. Just so you don't have to keep listening to my chair creaking and stuff. Let me just get it. So this is coffee and tea dyed cardstock. So I'm just going to attach that onto the back of there. Which means I need a couple glue pages. Cleaning my desk meant reorganizing my desk. Well, making room for the new light. So I had to clean my desk, which, if you're like me, when you get something new, it usually doesn't automatically fit into what you've already got going on, which then causes you to have to completely rearrange everything. So yeah, that has been my day this morning, is going through and rearranging, reorganizing, cleaning up my desk. Get that card out here. Oops, bumped my light. That's going to take some getting used to because it is short. It's only 12 inches tall. Whereas my other ring light was like 18 inches above the table. So I'm probably going to bump it a lot while I'm getting used to it being there. Okay. Throw this away. And go back and ink off camera. You don't need to watch me ink everything, but you see how much nicer that slides in there with just a single layer of backing. I could have double layered it. I could have put a book page behind there and then the cardstock, and that would have made it even that much thicker. But as you can tell, this journal is already very, very chunky, so I don't want to add to it any more than, necessary, and that functions just fine. I need something to put in there. I need a book weight. I'm gonna have to go on to either Gail's or Scrapbooking with Me. They both have, I think Gail has it on her favorite things that she orders from elsewhere, and then Scrapbooking with Me, they have some that they make themselves. Oh, suddenly my tummy is hurting. Pencil. It's kind of nice because the new clock, or the new light that I bought, has a clock and a date programmed onto it. So as long as it doesn't accidentally get unplugged, it'd be nice to be able to sit in my craft room and actually know what the time is. and everything without having to get my computer fired up or get my phone off the charger, whatever I need to do in order to be able to figure out what time it is. Now all I have to do is just look up. Straighten that out just a smidge. Okay. And again, I'll decorate these at a later time. I'm just kind of cutting down pieces. Wow. Wow, trimmer. Did not, it like folded it instead of cut it. I think my trimmer is finally really getting to the point where it's saying, hey, guess what, lady? My blade is dull, and I really, really need you to change me. Okay, again, put that in there already. That's going in there. That's there. 2 pieces here. So let's get this backing done. Okay, I'm going to back this with some of my coffee dyed paper. This is not coffee dyed. Is this my onion? Yeah, I think this is my onion skin paper. It's annoying. A lot of my granddaughter's firsts keep falling on her dad's weekend, and it's driving us a little crazy. Like her first school pictures fell on her dad's week, so her dad got to pick what she wore for her very first school pictures. Her first tooth came out at her dad's house, despite how much we tried to get it pulled before she left. And now last day of kindergarten has also fallen on her dad's weekend. It's so frustrating. It's one of the frustrating parts, I think, probably of having to do, shared parenting. I mean, obviously not frustrating for me. This is on behalf of my daughter expressing her frustrations with the fact that she's missed almost all of the firsts this year because they keep happening on her dad's weekend. We were all there for the first day of school, though, so even Grandma went to Walla Walla the night before and was there first thing in the morning. So I'm going to leave this flat until this dries. You don't want to fold it while it's wet because if you do, it creates a ridge, and then when you pull it up flat, you're going to have that ridge there. So if you wait until it dries, you're less likely to get that folding ridge. So for now, I'm just going to stick it in the book where it's going to go and let the weight of the book do its thing. Okay, that's already there. There. I know what I'm looking for. Do you hate that? But you know what? I totally zoned out here is that I also need to be making cards along the way. Cutting out manila folder to create stuff to go in there. Oh, there they are. I'm like, where did these go? So this would be here. And like there. Whether I decide to do this as a card or as a tag, I'll figure that out later. So this is going to go in this top one. And then I need something to go. I may go back over in through my tags. I've got pre-made ephemera tags over there. Two way. Too short. Oops, I am totally off camera. I'm sorry. Okay, there's a signature one. Oop. Come on. To trim a smidge off of this. Let me find a tag or something to put in there too. We'll see. Back on camera. Yeah, still have something really long, but I want it to be wide enough, at least on this side. I want it to be wide enough that, you know, you can see it. If I'm going to put anything in there at all, you know, I want it to be able to stick out like yay. But I also haven't decided if I'm going to fill that pocket or leave it empty. Need something for there, something for there. I can't draw with that. That's a straw. Where did I just draw that line? Oh, right there. Okay. This is going to go in this one. Does this fit in here? It will, but I almost feel like I want it to be a little shorter. Let's cut it from this side. It seems like, well, I don't know that either side is straight. Okay, well, let's do this. Straighter, anyway. Okay. And this can fit in there. Yeah, see, I like that because then again, sorry, I'm off camera with the book. So a little tag for here, which I'll still need to decorate. And then by trimming this down, it makes it so that this but you can see the rows as well. Before it was like way out here, you can barely see. So I need something for here. I have to get some more manila folder as well. Let's see. I'm not going to back this first because I'm going to be backing it with writing paper. If I was going to be using it as pockets like Rachel did, I would definitely back it, especially before cutting out these little rectangles. So this is one of the techniques that Gail does when she's cutting stuff out like this. Woo. She cuts it to the corners. I almost cut because I went all the way through. Cuts out to the corners, and then she only has these little triangles to deal with. Okay. And in theory, if you cut to the corners, you should be able to just pop them out like that. I'm sitting thinking, do I want to put vellum? And thinking as I'm cutting. I also need to do a harvest on my game real quick. That's what my alarm was for. Okay. Next harvest is in 20 minutes. I'm actually playing a game where there's a challenge and it's time based. You'll have a short little window of time where your team has to complete all of the challenges. And ADHD. If I do not set an alarm, I will forget that I'm even playing. I've done it more than once. I'm like, whoops, sorry guys. This barely is going to barely work. But I'm going to make it work. Let me just run some ink back down these edges real quick. I'm like still trying to decide too if I want to leave. I want to leave that edge there. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and leave it on there. Okay. I'm going to run a bead of glue. Around the right, real close. Like real close to the edge. Because again, this little piece of vellum that I have is not very big. Almost too small. Again, you're going to push outward. So hopefully you don't have any glue seepage. Trim that off there. Okay. And then we have this side, which is even closer to not being the right size. Throw these away because I have a ton of that. Oh, wait. I have my challenge. something from the recycle bin. Doop. Something from the recycle bin. Oops. I'm not going to worry about that. I don't even know what was on my finger just there, but apparently I had some glue. Down on my mat there. Yes, I have vellum windows. But what I'm going to put there is... there they are. Oh, stretch. Stretch. I have these pretty images, which I think those are going to be too small. I've got to do those too. Bummer. I'll go with those two. So here's where the tricky part comes, though, is that there's not really enough to like the picture is the size of the window. So how am I gonna... Got an idea. I'm gonna create like little tabbies. Okay. Making this harder on myself than it needed to be at the moment, just now. I have no idea what that loud noise is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down, run some glue. Remember, I'm going to be gluing over this and gluing a page down. I just need something to be able to hold these pictures where I want them. So I'm just going to create like a little band there. Again. Little band there. They're pretty. I did them opposite that I meant to, but that's okay. And then take this. Wondering if my vacuum cleaner is kicking around out there. Awful lot of thumping and bumping going on for a household where it's just me and the cats right now. And the dogs are outside, so I know I'd eat them. Then I'm going to take this, put these out of the way. I didn't think about that. And again, I'm not going to fold this until it's dry. And I'll do a little bit of a better trim up. Because apparently I can't cut a straight line. I would say, well, maybe I'll do it on my trimmer, but my trimmer can't cut any straighter than I can. I will also go back and ink these off camera. I'm throwing the scraps away. Yes, I am. So there they are. So this will fold in half and insert in that belly band. So when you open it up, you have your journaling spot. They're pretty. I did that onion skin and one of my lace. This particular one is ordered off of Temu or Wish, one of the two. Some bridal lace. So like the kind you buy to put, like if you want to do alterations to your dress and like do some cover up type stuff. So it's just like a triangle of lace, and I bought a bunch of that. I'm pretty sure, I think it was off of Wish because I've had it for quite a while. And I use it for dyeing paper. It's gonna fit. Yes, it will. Okay. Again, these are going to be things I'm not going to fold back up until after they are fully dry, but let's get them glued and backed. Excuse me. Yeah, it's close. There are a little bit of overhang on each side. I'm going to just cover that with ink. Cover it up. Hide it. Disguise it. So I guess I didn't explain what I'm doing with this before I went ahead and backed it. So I'll show you with the other one. But let me see. I have two of these. So let's put one in the front signature and one in the back. This fit. No, I need a tag there. So that I'm going to put here. Okay. So this will be a little trifold. It'll fold and fold. And when you open it up, it'll have all this writing surface on the inside. Yeah, I've discovered that doing the, best print setting, you get to choose if you want normal, best or draft, right? Quality. By telling it I want it to print the best quality, but I'm doing it on copy weight paper, it bleeds through. You can see a lot of the imaging coming through there. So it's just something I have to keep in mind and remember for pages that I'm not going to be backing, like when I did the signature pages. I worked with this. What I did was I made it as like shadow imagery and worked with what was there. But in future journals, I just need to try to remember that the ink saturation for the printing best quality is too thick for regular copy weight paper, unless I want the bleed through. And again, I'm not going to fold this up until it's dry. Out of the way. And just so that it helps dry flat, if I stop doing that to it, is I'll just put it in the book. So that first one I put in the first signature. So this one, let's put this in the second signature. See if we can find somewhere. there, maybe. That's going to go there. Don't think I'm gonna like the way that would look there. So again, I'm looking for short pockets. I'm not finding, except for there. So we'll see how that looks after I fold it and put it in the book. There's my 20-minute alarm for the rest of my harvest, or my next harvest. So with that, it was a good timing. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go for now. Thanks for joining me for, again, another session of Filling the Pockets. I think this might be episode 1 of Filling the Pockets. Do you see that? I had my hand under the book, and it between the fabric of the book and the silicone of the mat, it pulled my ring right off. Anyway, so this might be episode 1, might be episode 2. I can't remember for sure. I'll have to go back and look. But either way, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate the time that you spend with me as I craft my way through life and into a better headspace. So we will talk to you guys later.